You're live, say hello.
Hello! Hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you all can see me here. Just let me know that I'm coming through loud and proud, please. I've got Stuart here with me once again tonight, so we should have a bit of fun and have a little bit of a laugh. I'm going to go through your pictures, have a look. Anything I say or critique you on today is my opinion, not anybody else's opinion. I'm not the best macro photographer, and I never claim I am, but I do like my macro photography, and I do specialise in water drop photography, but I'll do my best. So that's all I can say.
Okay, so guys, if you can let us know if the feed is okay. I'm getting a warning now that we've gone live.
Please check your resolutions.
Not optimal. Okay. Seems okay to me.
And me.
Okay.
Who we got in the house today? We got Sue Tuck. Hello. Who else got? Sue Alt. Thank you very much for joining me. I do apologise, everybody, for about not putting it up on my social media. I was a plonker and I did forget. Stuart Wood is sponsored by Coke Drinking at the moment, but we'll forget him.
Yeah. Can you just let us know what the feed's like, guys? Because we're getting an error on the back end of YouTube. Seems all good. I think YouTube's just. I think YouTube's been a YouTuber that's having a go at Canon at the moment. They're just all.
No, I just think the YouTuber doesn't like me and you, mate. You know what I mean?
Live can hear us perfect. That's Sue, so that's good.
Thank you, Sue. Sue Tuck. Bless you.
What then? Do you want to do a quick Q&A before we get into it?
Yes, if you got any questions tonight, please pop some up and I'll be answering them in between every picture, or trying my best to put them in between the pictures. If you want, not a problem. I know somebody's messaged me today, turning around saying they got lots of questions, and I've got lots of answers. Trust me.
Most of them are, I don't know.
Well, it's one thing. I'm going to tell you what me and Stuart have been up to today. I put Stuart up earlier. We had a bit of a rumble about, and a bit of macro photography. Then I slapped this bad boy onto Stuart, yeah, and it was like, whoa, we're getting down to some business here. So
yeah, I look like a proper photographer for
you look like, compensation, but yeah, we're going no further.
Definitely. Okay, so someone asked if I'd submitted a picture. I have not submitted a picture.
Hello, Dublin. I wish I could get back over there. I will be visiting Ireland this year, trust me. Well, not this year, no, next year. So
I can say it's going to be hard to go anywhere at the moment.
No, isn't it? I'm going to Ireland.
Okay, shall we?
Brother Lee's in the house.
Do you want to get straight into some?
Yes, come on.
Some critiques. Okay.
Drop me a picture.
You have to bear with me because we've got to do this on a single monitor. Yeah. This is where a multi-monitor system comes in very handy.
Well, I'm not posh.
Yeah, but you will be, won't you?
No.
Right, so we switch to there and we go...
Who we got first?
Bang. Okay.
First up, I have got... Who have I got? Barry Johnson. Oh, pardon me on that one. Let's take it. ISO 100, 160 of a second. I'm liking that one. See, this is my sort of photography because I love minimalistic, and to me, the background is spot on. The only thing is, you got a little bit. Can you get me that? Can you just up it a bit? Yeah, you got a tiny bit of where there's a bit of noise. Not a lot, but nothing to worry about.
Sensor dust.
That's sensor dust. Okay, yeah. Then. How about this down here? Is that sensor dust?
I don't know what that is. Oh.
Nothing to worry about because I love that picture. Me personally, that's a cracking picture.
I'd run it through a noise reduction program. It's a little bit noisy. Why did ISO 100? So why is it noisy?
Put that onto my
metadata.
No, I think that's brilliant. But has to be fair.
But no, it's a great. I love
that because that's me. That's when I first started off and I got a lot of my. You know what I mean? I love it, and that's me straight away. Now, what I love about my water drop photography, everybody thinks a focus stack. I do not focus stack, and I don't really like focus stacked images because I'm a macro artist. So what I really like is I like to see a sharp point, but I like to see everything that it's like a a soft feel to the picture. This is what Baz has got, really nice on the outside. And the bottom colour, on the bottom border of the colour is absolutely spot on to me. So well done, Baz. Can't follow that. That's 100% to me. I really am liking that. Really, really am liking it. Anything from you?
No, I like it.
No, because you're a Spider-Man. I'm only joking.
Well, there's a couple of distractions I would remove.
Yeah, there is a couple, like the top there, but I'd like to know what that is. Is that off the background?
I don't know.
Because I know I get sort of I can get a little bit off the top and the bottom with the background. So I could say that's off the background because being paper backgrounds or whatever, if you choose the same background as me, after a while they start giving. So it starts showing a bit more. But like I say, ISO 100 shouldn't be really showing that. It should be a bit more softer. Everything else looks quite nice to me.
What's the halo around there?
The halo is probably...
Can you see?
That might be the light coming off where he's tried to come up and darken the
Still,
out a bit. But
still nice image.
That is a nice image. Oh, very nice, very nice.
Next one.
Yes.
Okay.
Who we got this off?
Margaret Vanderhall, if I got the name right.
Hello, Margaret. Right, have we got any metadata for this one?
Yes.
Right. ISO 200, 105. I guess that is.
This is definitely in your area of expertise.
Yeah,
look.
this is definitely my. This is my. Let's get on there. Right. So we've got 6. Right. I love the way you framed it. The highlights and blowed out, but you've got something on your lens really distracting. I don't know if it's on the lens or on the background. Can you blow that up, Stu, so I can have a look?
Where's that?
So these...
Those are dust spots.
They are dust spots.
I would say the usual thing. It's a great image, but you need to do border patrol and dust checker. So we have a few bits of spots there, which they're easy to remove.
That ain't nothing. That's just...
Plonk it on there like that.
Yeah, that's it. I was going to say, get rid of those, mate.
Get rid of those. Yeah.
Just drop the highlights down a bit as well.
Drop the highlights.
No, there we go. That's popping it straight away.
You also got all this down here that I would remove personally.
I like that. I like the bottom bit. Yes, it is very distracting, just like I say, but it's dust spots I'm doing my head in more than anything else. I like the reflection coming down off the stalk. Can you go? Yeah, go on. Put a bit more than
you ain't got vintage days now on you.
Yeah, bang it.
It's not going to work very well.
No.
Yeah, but like I said, I think the main issue is the spots. They're either on your lens. I'd say that's actually on the lens there.
I reckon that's on the lens because it's easy to come off there, and there ain't nothing really to me that says it's not. I'm just trying to pop it. See if I can pop it a bit more. It's a bit hard when it's
hard to work with these JPEGs.
You can't really do a lot with JPEG, but to be fair, I quite like it anyway. But like I say, dust spots. You need to think about either getting your lens clear, your sensor clean, should I say, because it does make a big difference. But other than that,
it's fairly easy to move in post though. I mean, all you got to do is click on the little, what's that one called? That's the
spot removal.
Because I do all mine in Photoshop. I don't do.
Well, I do
as
well.
Don't do spot removal in Lightroom.
This Lightroom to me is like.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there how easily we've just removed those spots. Very easily.
I like the colours. I mean, their colours to me, I'm like beautiful, perfect. You know, and I was going to say, plus play with that colours.
We can pop those colours a little bit, like, yeah. Pop. The other thing I'm not keen on is the black at the top.
I don't know why.
Because it's only on the top half of the picture. Now, if you have it all the way around like a heavy vignette, then. Yeah.
You ain't getting.
It's a bit.
I can see what it's trying to do. You know, I can see that. I can actually see what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
But it just needs to probably be a little bit.
The highlighting is just a little bit harsh.
And the highlighting is just a little bit. It's just out of touch.
Yeah. But it's hard for us to see the details because you just sent in a very low res picture for us to look at.
If it's JPEG, it's very hard to try and have a look with and a player, because raw we can sort of do more with. When you're compressing your files, we can't really do a lot with them or open them up to see what there is to be done with them. That's the hardest part with the critiques. Have you got any questions?
I don't know, because the video won't play on my phone.
Are we coming through okay?
Let's have a look. No questions as far as I can see.
You mean no questions?
Oh, we got one. We could, let me switch this back to. Let me switch it back to that. We got one from the Spitfire. Can you have too much in a macro photograph?
Yes, my opinion. Well, everybody's got different opinions. Me personally, I'm a minimalistic sort of person. So I like mine just to be a feature and nothing else sort of thing. If I could do all my pictures, like the first one and the second one where there's just that image in there and that's it, that's me done. I don't know about you. How about you, Stu?
I like just the subject most of the time.
And me,
that's why if you look at most of my jumping spies, you'll find some dark background or something. I want the subject to pop out the frame, and if there's anything distracting, border patrol, use gradients to reduce it, use colouring.
Yeah, I like some things.
I don't like lots of distraction.
If I'm doing insects, I like something in the background, and I like so I can use the background so I can use the stuff in the background to pop my image out. But when it comes to water drops, I don't like nothing at all in my backgrounds. I just like them the way they are because it's a water drop and it's so proud. I like to make that picture pop out.
Okay, should we do another one?
If you want to. Sorry, Stuart's had to, because the way I've set the camera up, it's not very good tonight.
Okay, next one from Anthony Martin.
No, this is exactly the sort of picture I started off with when I first started off my macro adventures, and I'm really liking it. I believe you haven't. Have you set any metadata for this?
No metadata.
So. See, I can't really see a lot, but I know there's a lot. All I can say is there's a lot of noise in your picture. Perfect picture.
I'll be honest with you. Most of the
it's because I'm blowered up.
Yeah, most of the problem with the noise is actually because it's a highly compressed JPEG image.
Yes.
So I wouldn't comment on that because that's just a process of saving and sending. To be honest with you, it looks like it's been put through a Facebook filter.
Yeah, because Facebook absolutely kills your
so
pictures.
We won't comment on that. But for me,
no, I love that picture. I love it. I love the reflection. My reflection to me,
I like the reflection, but I wish the white was a little bit further up.
No,
because I'm getting pulled down. My eyes are getting pulled down to the white patch.
Yes, it does a bit.
It does on mine. It just gets pulled down. I'm just like, oh, just maybe move the white patch up behind here somewhere.
If you could move it up, yes, I understand what you're saying. But to me, that's a fantastic picture, and I can't knock this picture. I'll tell you what, because I remember taking one of these pictures, my first ever shot when I did something like this.
Zoom in, check the details.
And it was, I put it up on Facebook and it blew me away, and people are still asking me today. And to be fair, you fairly nailed the shot. It's like I say, with the Facebook or whatever you've sent, or how you've sent it, has really.
Yeah, I mean, we could comment more if we had a higher resolution file to, really nitpick. So, if you're going to send us files in the future, I suggest you send high-res pictures so that we can zoom in, check the details, check the noise levels. Really help you out then.
But I must say, I do really like that reflection. I really do. The large water drop really shows a lot of character in it. It'd be nice to just sort of pop that out just a little bit more. But to me, you know too well. You know my way to my heart, and that's the one way to my heart is that water drop picture.
Okay, next one then. This is from Phil Greaves. That's more like a high-res image.
Bloody hell, Phil.
That's more like the type of high-res images you want to see.
You know what I mean? That's like...
I love this.
You know
what? This is fantastic.
I would have that as a screensaver. I would have that on a picture any single day. Not just because it's Phil and a good friend, but I'd love to know, Phil, right, how you're actually doing this, because I ain't done none of this swirly stuff, but I've tried it the other day, and I must admit, put my hands up, I have tried it, and I couldn't get nowhere near as good as that. And
So
I like the space. I like the feel of it.
I've got a major issue with this picture.
Go on then.
Really major issue. I didn't take it.
Yeah. Do you know what I like about it? That's
Yeah.
my sort of. That's. Go on, zoom in a bit more. You missed a spot, Phil. I can see a dust spot. You've got dust spot there. You're having it, Phil.
One thing I would say is you've oversaturated it with a little bit. You see how the saturation blowing out?
And you've sharpened it away a bit too much as well.
I would say that's because of the oversaturation.
Yeah, I'd say lower that sharpness. But to me,
I still love it though.
oh, you know what? I'd have that on my wall anyway.
Well, you need to contact Phil and find out how he does it so you can show everybody else.
Yeah, Phil. Absolutely.
I'm just going to check if he's in chat. You carry on.
Is he in chat? I want to know, Phil. I want to know if Phil's in chat.
I'm having trouble getting onto the chat at the moment for some reason.
Because I really like this. I love the depth of field. Do you know the pull? You know how many pulls you? You know.
Yeah. Okay. Phil is in the chat. Okay. So go for it.
Phil, I want to know how you're doing this. Yeah, 1-to-1, me, you. Yeah, we'll swap details. I'll pop to Ireland. Yeah, and we'll get it on. You can show me how sorted this out because I have tried it and I can't do this. And I'll tell you everything. So can you tell me, please? Yeah.
Another way of saying it is though.
No, I've been straight to the. You know what I mean?
And then
top of the money.
The Facebook groups are going to follow these then after that.
Yeah, it's Billy Mutter.
Okay. Next one.
Yeah, man.
So this is Melinda Chinook.
Ah, Melinda Chinook. That isn't. Who is it? Ah, yes. Right. Now, this is somebody who knows me very well, by the look of it.
Sent you an image you'd like.
Because, yeah, this is the one thing now, right? We're doing these images, but you all know way to my heart. See, this is me.
That's the same when I'm doing mine and someone sends me a jumping spider.
Yeah, but more water droplets are better than your jumping spiders. Who thinks water droplets are better than jumping spiders? Leave that one. Now, I do like this picture. I love the bokeh at the back. And I know that's come off your cards because that's the way it goes. But I love it just a little bit messy and a bit.
Zoom in? Yeah, we can zoom in.
Yeah. It's a little bit. Wait, maybe do.
I saw just a spot there with something floating in the water.
It's just floating. It's a little bit messy around this area. Around here. That's the only thing I'd say, but I know you do brilliant pictures, so I know where it's going, and I know where
What
wide.
ISO is that shot at?
You are?
What ISO is that shot at?
ISO 200.
Noisy for ISO 200.
Have you? See, I think
that to me, that's screaming that it was underexposed and they brought up the exposure and post.
I think.
Which is nothing wrong with doing it, but I would throw it through a noise reduction software.
No, but you know what? I think that lately, these pictures that are being sent through social media and things like this, them just unreal. There's a little bit of mess, like noise. You can see the noise, but like dust spots are one thing, but yeah.
Yeah, clean up your dust spots. Not dust spots, sorry, dust in the water. That is it's a clean sensor, I believe. Oh no, you got a spot there. Spot it above the bike.
Stu's on border control.
Yeah, you've got to do border patrol.
Hang on, just measure.
Like this little area here, you just get your spot removal and stick it on there, and you're done. Yeah.
That's it. That's all it takes. But to me, it ain't a bad image. It ain't. It's nice.
Good. I like it.
I like it.
Don't forget, we're only being critical to help you out. So
yeah, and like I said,
we're not trying to pick faults. It's just that when we see something, we will point it out. That way, we can nail it into you to look for that when you're processing your images.
Me, when I see a picture, first of all, I look at the top of the image. But my instant reaction is to look at the reflection. And I sort of put everything down to my pictures, down to that reflection. The neater, the tidier that reflection is, the better for me. But I know this is brilliant. It's good because I know people who try to reverse images to get the shadows, and I can tell them straight away this is perfect. This is a true reflection.
Can we just go back to this and take a step back for a minute? Because Phil Greaves says he'll have to do a Facebook live chat. Is Phil not in our Discord channel?
Phil,
join the Discord channel. You can do text, voice, and video chat all in one application. So join the Discord channel. There's plenty of links around somewhere you'll be able to find them. Get on there, and then you can get together with Lee and teach him how to do that type of photography.
We really need to know how to do this. I've seen these pictures before you've done, and they're absolutely astounding. That one is probably the best one I've seen you do, I must admit. But why have you been hiding that one off from me? You've been hiding that because I put all my pictures on Facebook and on social media, and you're hiding that one. Well done, Phil.
Okay, let's get back to that.
I do like that.
Okay, next one. Now, I've seen this one before in the groups. I absolutely love this.
No,
this is fantastic.
Now, this to me is fine art. Yeah, forget the rest. Forget macro. This is fine art. To me, this is more this.
You'd have to pronounce his name because I can't pronounce that name.
I can't pronounce your name either. I'm not going to try and pronounce names because...
You can see the name down here, guys, but we're not going to try and pronounce that name.
I can't.
I think it's fantastic. I love it.
To me, that says, put me on a wall.
Yeah.
That is out and out, put me on a wall. I've got a perfect picture. And to be fair, I'd be proud to have that in my portfolio. 100%. As a water-drop picture, that
would be the head of my portfolio.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
That'd be the first image people would see when they pop onto my website.
And if you think my water droplets are good, take a look at that. Because to me, that is what pictures I've had sent me tonight. I ain't had many sent me by my own folks today in Briefing Ride. But what pictures I have at the moment, I'm absolutely astounding. I'm just going to say that. But to me, this is fine art. I'll be having this on my wall. I'll be having it on my portfolio, and I'll be putting this into as many competitions as I can. Trust me.
Definitely.
I can't pick the film. You can't. Absolutely perfect. I can't.
I even like the noise levels.
It's perfect.
It's pretty boring. It's pretty boring for a critique. YouTube.
It is really. Just show. But I like blowing up.
Blowing highlights slightly on the one bubble.
That's because he's used milk.
I think it adds to it, you know.
It does add to it because it pops that colour out. It's like opposite tracks, black and white, and I can see what he's done. And I absolutely love it.
We've got a dust spot down here.
I don't care about that dust spot.
I know he ain't, that's your monitor.
That's what I was going to say. You my mate, I don't know.
Just like, get rid of that stuff there. Jesus.
No, but I can see how you've done it. Black and white, and to me, well thought.
Do you know what I like about this? Right, he's managed to get both drops on the same focus plane.
That is hard to do.
I know it. Well, slightly, yeah. Actually, it is, yeah. Well,
it's perfect.
See underneath the clock, it's in focus.
It's in focus, both in focus.
Both in focus.
Along with the stems.
In focus.
Yeah, the stems and coming down. Even.
We're on F11. So.
That's some doing, that is. ISO 106.
Well, I want to know. I mean, I'm wondering if the owner of this image is in chat. I want to know how many shots you did to get that shot. I reckon there was quite a few shots to get that one.
Me personally, if I'd be doing that, you're looking at a good 500, 600 pictures to get that one like that. I'll tell you that now. Yeah, but I'll tell you what I like. And
he's in chat. It's I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. I'm going to screw it up. But yeah, let us know how many shots it took to actually get that one shot.
I am loving that shot.
Black spray paint and food colouring.
Is it?
Yeah, it's black spray paint.
Well, I'll tell you what, you've done well with black spray paint because I've tried things like that and it just works. As simple as. Now, to be fair, get it on your wall because that is fine art if ever I've seen it. That is pucker. Right. Any landscape photographers out there who think they can do fine art, well, that's fine art macro style.
Yeah, that's fine art macro, that is. Definitely. Right, next.
Hello.
Water drop reflection photography.
Who is this one?
Vikram.
Right. I do like the only thing, if them water drops had just been a little bit more build, can we say ISO 64 4.3?
4.3. That's messed up. It's got to be a manual lens.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.4.
It won't be 2.4.
It's
That's not 2.4.
no,
Unless,
no.
unless it's on a mobile phone.
Ah,
It could be a mobile phone shot.
is this a mobile phone shot? Because if it is, fair play. This is top notch. If it's a mobile phone shot, because I know how hard it is can be to take a. Trust me, we both tried doing mobile phone photography, haven't we? It is not. The only thing I can say is them water drops needed to be just a little bit fuller or edited out a little bit better. That's the only thing I can actually say. It's a bit. For ISO 64 should be. It shouldn't have been that night. But again, we were saying it's.
I think it's a mobile phone for sure.
Yes.
Judging by what it says up there.
Yeah, I mean it's a lovely shot, a nice shot. I love the angle way it comes in and goes round on the picture. Fair play. Colours complemented. Spot on. I can't really say much more.
So for me, if it's a mobile phone shot, brilliant, excellent. If because obviously with mobile phone you're very limited as to the settings you can.
Yes.
But if you can adjust the f-stop to blow out that background, I would blow out that background.
Yeah.
Because when we're looking at it, we can see what the background is, and with water drop refraction photography, you want people to see what the background is in the water drops, not by looking at the background. And of course, there's always border patrol right up at the top here. We have this top left-hand corner has something creeping in. I would get rid of that full stop. I'd just get rid of it because the other thing as well is that's in focus. If it was out of focus, you could get away with it because it's not pulling.
This is what's pulling it towards a mobile phone shot.
Because it's in focus, it's pulling you away. So even if it's mobile phone, you can get rid of that easily. Okay. Like I said, if it is a mobile phone shot, then you're going to find it hard to get the background blurred out. But when you step up to a dedicated camera, you should be able to blow out that background and then just have the vine in shot with the water drops perfectly in focus.
See, I can't really give a proper critique if I know it's on a because I can't. I know how hard it is to take a mobile phone on a shot on a mobile phone, 100%. But I can't critique on something that I can't, do myself sort of thing. If it was a camera, then I could say yeah, blah blah. No, but if it's a mobile phone, but like I say, if it's a mobile phone, fair play and brilliant shot, absolutely brilliant.
Okay, so yeah, well done. Creativity, mobile phone. If it is a mobile phone, let us know if it is.
Creativity is the one.
Yeah.
That's what I love about wood photography. It's just creativity.
Okay, let's go on to the next one then.
Oh, that looks like one of my first ever shots. Oh man, bring back the days. The only thing I can say is any metadata.
Yes, we have ISO 100mm at f8 and 0.8 second of an exposure.
Right. You got lots and lots and lots and lots of dust spots all over your sensor, which is really hampering your shot really badly. Because I love the texture of your background, and it's just the colours. They're mind blowing, but the dust spots are really, really off putting. I love your water droplet. It gives them nice, mysterious, and it ain't round for once. Everyone will see him round, perfectly round. It's nice, something different. But really, the amount of dust that's on that lens, I don't know if it's on his sensor dust or lens dust.
That's sensor dust.
Is it?
That's lens dust, I think.
Really neat.
I think you got a bit of dust on both the lens and the finger, and we can't stress it enough, right? Every camera gets dirty, and even when you clean it, you're not going to get every spot off, but you can remove it in post. It doesn't take much to remove it. Yeah, just one little click, done. Get in there, pixel peep, remove the dust because it does ruin an image.
You're spending hard time and a good amount of time doing these fantastic pictures. Do not let that bit of dust ruin your pictures, because that's what's happening. That tiny bit of dust is just It can make or break a picture. Simple as. If you was going to put this into a competition or whatever, first thing people would do is they're going to pick up on that dust before they look at anything else, because your item drawn away. You got a little tiny bit of hair, I think it is, or something on
some
top.
sort of dust or hair on top.
On top of your wardrobe, but
you can take that in Photoshop, take it out quite easily.
Yeah, but that ain't that ain't major. My major problem is the amount of dust. Because it's a beautiful shop, beautiful background, you're complimenting everything, and then the dust just seems to kill it. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll drop this down a bit, I would. To the Rule of Thirds. No. Worth a go. But yeah, one other thing I would say is we've got some sort of clipping that's happening here. Can you see that?
That's just the highlight.
So no, that's where they've pushed the colour too much. You see it? Yeah. We've also got it highlighting around here. So it's to do with the processing, and you have to watch out when you're doing processing that you don't start introducing banding, this is what this is. It's banding. Yeah.
Banding's a big thing.
It might be worse when we're looking at it, because if he's edited it on a calibrated display and then we're looking at it on a non-calibrated display, you can obviously see it more because your display will be pushing the colours even more. But it's just something to keep an eye out, just in case that you don't really want to push the colours to an extent that your file starts falling apart.
But I love the background. Just spots of just
focus is nailed.
Perfect.
Yeah. I like the lighting as well. Looks like we've got a green and a red light.
That's what I'm saying. And I love the aquary blue background, and that makes and I love the way that the water drop is not perfect. You know what I mean? That's the main thing, because if you get a water drop perfect, you got to get it perfect. You know what I mean? You got to show it's perfect in round, and you got to compliment it. But if
we've got a question here that we can skip to.
Come on, then let's have a go to question.
Okay, so we got one from Spitfire again, and he says, how often should you clean the sensor?
I try and clean my sensor virtually every other week, should I say, or depending, if I take a picture and I think something's hampering it gets cleaned. A quick wipe, it just nothing sort of thing, or even you just quick puff. Every time I go out, I make sure to puff it out. So once I puff it out, I know it's sort of clean. But otherwise, I do manually clean it myself. How about you?
I've got several answers for this, and it all depends on the situation. So I actually take my air duster with me in the field. So if we're talking about cleaning the lens, the camera, that gets cleaned every single shoot.
Because he's
when it comes to the actual sensor, if I get more than 10 dust spots that I have to clean up in Photoshop, then I will clean off that sensor.
And it does
now that's when I'm in an ideal situation that my still camera is a still camera. Okay, since doing YouTube, I literally clean the sensor before every single video, because as we've already said and stated, we can clean the dust spots off on the images, but you can't clean them off in video.
No.
So because I haven't got a dedicated video camera yet, I'm jumping between the A/D and the EOS R. That sensor is constantly cleaned, because again, if you check out Tony Northrup, he's done some outside videos with a dirty sensor. You can't clean that video off. You can't clean it off. So for me, I'm constantly cleaning the sensor, and it probably costs me £10 a month.
Man, don't cost a lot.
I basically,
buy a kit.
Actually, I say it's £20 a month, because I've got to buy an APS-C kit and a full frame kit. I've got two different cameras that I keep using. Hence why I want a dedicated video camera that's just the video.
It just, your main thing, the easiest, best thing to do is just puff it out. Put it on mirror lockup, puff it out. Try not to touch your sensor as much as you can, unless you know what you're doing. No, it ain't hard.
Right? Don't send it off to the shops to do it, right? Because they're going to do exactly the same that you can do at home.
You got a video?
No, I've got two videos.
Two videos.
I've actually got two videos on cleaning your lenses. I've got two on cleaning the camera sensors. I've done the APS-C and the full frame sensors.
My lens cleans.
And all you do, you get a swab. You get them off eBay. You just put the liquid on, wipe it across your sensor, and you're not actually touching your sensor, because the sensor is behind a clear piece of glass or acrylic.
That's right.
So you're not actually touching your sensor. You just wipe it off. Wipe it back, then you're done.
You're finished.
And I'll tell you now what, you take it to the shop, they'll charge you £50 and they will do exactly the same thing.
But they do though.
Yeah.
They charge you this price. That's why 9 times out of 10 I get my puff out, puff, before I go out doing any shoots or anything, just to make sure. It ain't the case of getting a swab, like Stuart says. It's just that quick puff can make a difference. If you keep puffing it out, as long as it's upside down, when you puff it out, get a good puff, all the stuff's going to come out, and that can be the difference. Because if you get any dust in there and you get some more dust, what happens is it builds up on top of the dust that's already in there.
Yeah.
And that's why your dust spots are getting, if you get like the ones I've just seen, just black, because it's actually dust on top of dust.
You can also try and help prevent dust by always changing with your camera facing down. So for the dust is going to go down. If you have your camera facing up and blow it, you ain't doing nothing because it's just blowing around. So you've got to blow it with your camera upside down, so so that the dust falls down. And here's another tip I'll give you that a lot of people don't do. Okay, when you clean your sensor, you also clean the lens.
Rank time.
You also clean the lens, the inside, the outside, and clean your end caps.
That's a must.
Clean the end caps, because what's happening, right? You're going to go through, you're going to clean your sensor, you're going to clean your lens, and then you're going to put a dusty cap back onto your camera. The dust is going to go from the cap into the camera and then onto your lens, and vice versa.
Do you know what? I never realised that to watch your video. I never thought about it.
So what I do, when I do a deep clean, which I do once every 6 months, I take all my lenses, put them on the desk, take all the end caps off, and the end caps are the first thing that I clean. I clean the end caps, lock them together because the end caps are all locked together. Then I clean the lenses, put the end caps on the lenses, and then I do the sensor last.
Did you say you do a deep clean every 6 months?
Yeah, 6
No,
months.
you don't. You do more than that. You mean?
No, every 6 months.
Oh, come on.
When we're talking, look, when we're talking deep clean, right? I mean, I'm cleaning the front end element there. I take the filters off, back element there, check the connections to make sure they're all okay, and also do in between the grips with alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a proper anal job.
Yeah, you've got to be a proper anal job. No, I'm not doing yours. No. You can watch my video and learn how to do it yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
But with friends.
That was a bit of a longer answer to that simple question.
Sorry about the rant.
But
Lord of the rant.
Cleaning is just so important because, listen, yeah. You don't know how hard it is to clean off dust spot from a jumping spider where the dust is actually on the hairs, and you've got to clone out every
and you got to
because you can't just click on the dust removal on the jumping spider because it doesn't know what it's looking at.
No.
So when it gets to the point there, I'm anal with cleaning those sensors.
Not being funny, I'm not the best at editing, so I try and keep everything as clean as possible, so they ain't gonna do as much less editing as I can.
Yeah, I've never heard of anybody scratching the sensor when they've cleaned it. Have you? Now, if you use an already, if you've used a swab and then use it again, you are going to do damage, which is why they're a one-time use. Yeah?
That's what they come like. Simple as. You do not touch the end. All you do is put your liquid on. Like Stuart says, go across one way, turn it over, go back the other way, and it's finished. And once you're finished with it, bin it. This one will be bin now because it just opened up.
Yeah, so actually that's no good. Useless. We just put the little drop on there.
But you only put one drop on, don't you?
Yeah.
One tiny little.
But bear in mind, right, when you're buying it off Amazon, make sure you get the pack with the drops in them.
Yeah, because
a few people email saying, I've got a pack of these and it hasn't got any drops with it. And
mine did.
It's because the drops, the little container that has the drops lasts a lot longer than the 10 swabs you get. So then you buy your swab, 2-3 times, and then when your water runs out, you just buy the new packet with the liquid. Yeah. Well, I've actually got rubbing alcohol as well for doing the outside of the camera. Because I get anal with that stuff.
Because I get anal with that sort of stuff. Any more questions before we go? Yeah.
I've got one off CC, but I'm not going to comment on that.
What's that?
Because I'll be here all night.
Oh, Lumnocac.
No. Link about the new Sony camera that's coming out. Okay, let's get back to this.
Hear me now.
Because we're not here to moan or do
now I like this. I love that.
Yeah.
I love how that centre bit.
Oh, you sent in a low res image. Come on, we want to look at that.
That to me is a nice image because I love how the centre leads, and I like how you got so much in focus, but the rest is the backdrop is a nice. What you call look at
Pleasing backdrop.
It's a pleasing backdrop
It's
with
also
them.
a flower.
Yep, it's nice. How them the leads out into that corner. I love the softness of
I
it.
see very few water drop images where the flower is perfectly placed. If you notice,
yes,
the centre's not too big, and you also haven't got a border around it where you haven't got it too
it is
close
perfectly
enough.
it is perfectly in there.
Yeah, I just wish we could zoom in to see the details.
Why?
Because I want to zoom in and see the details on there, because I think that's tack sharp.
That is tack sharp.
I think on the original file, that centrepiece there will be tack sharp.
It is. That looks to me. Now, that's me, because I don't like like I says, I don't like them all to be too sharp with water droplets. I want it something soft. I want the soft feeling to it, and this to me is a lovely soft. It's got the sharpness to it. It's straight to the point, but it's still got the softness and sharpness to it at the same time. The vignette in the bottom's nice, but it won't work with the vignette yet. It won't work with the green, will it?
That there is actually the petals from the flower, not the vignette.
No, well, is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, let me
counteract it.
Counteract that.
It'll be hard to do. Probably be able to feel gradient, to be fair.
Yeah, go back with that. Go back more. Oh God! Let me have a look. Let me have a play. No, I better. Oh, look at that. Now I like that better because that complements everything more. Me personally.
Personally, I think you ruined it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
we'll just leave that one.
I'll tell you what I do like to do with these type of things is to come down to the calibration and just whack these sliders around. Because you're not going to ruin nothing. It's all it's all non-destructive. Yeah.
I can't.
You can whack these sliders around just to have a play.
I can't take my eye off that centre flower.
I know.
It is looks that sharp. Looks that sharp. I cut my finger on it. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm staring in as close as I can at the camera, at the screen. I just wished I could zoomed it in a bit more.
You've got to start sending us high resolution files, guys, so we can have a real good peek.
I do like that though.
Yeah, good. Move on.
They've all been good quality tonight.
Who was that by? The Sue Smith?
Sue Smith? Sue Old Smith?
Yeah.
Sue, thank you.
Okay, here's your next one.
Oh yes. This is where we get creative. I'm loving that. I'd love to know what it is. Is it a feather? No, that ain't a feather. Whoa. I'm loving how that water sticks to that though. And when them water drops, that's creative. That's very creative. Very creative. Could have been a bit more centered maybe, or just taken back.
Yeah, I would have took it back a little bit.
Just taking it off. Yeah, just cutting that out because it's a brilliant image. You don't with that one. You don't need to get that close because you've got everything in that picture.
I ain't got much more to say. I mean, there's no dust.
No.
we're on dust thing today tonight, aren't we? Dust bats.
Stu's got border control and vintage dandelion. I've got dust.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
That is quite good actually.
We play with the colours a little bit, shall we?
I like you. Oh, this is the thing I like about this because
I love playing with the colours.
Look at that.
Like I said, guys, you move the sliders around. You're not going to harm the image. If you don't like it, for instance, this. If you don't like that, all you got to do is just double click on it, and it just resets it.
I like that. I'd love to know what it is. Would you send me what you actually used because that holds water really well.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. I like it. Oh, a bit of vintage dandelion there. No,
doesn't work on JPEGs. It needs to be done on
yeah. It won't work, will it?
Yeah.
That's a shame. Like I say, yeah. All I've done is I've just backed off that image a little bit more, just to make sure you got everything in, because it's a cracking image. You can see them water drops. They ain't small and perfect. So next time, just try and get everything in. At least there's no dust spots.
Nope. Okay. So yeah, well done. So let's go to the next one.
Now, I know how this picture's been done, and I'm very jealous of this person, because fair play to him.
Darren Little Hales.
Yeah, his yours is. I can tell you how it's actually done. Yeah, this picture's actually done. Remember my little tank I made? A little picture frame tank. This is actually done in a picture frame tank. He actually showed me the other night, and I was amazed. And he did turn around and say, "If ever you use this idea, don't forget it's my idea." Okay, there it is. But I like that. And what he's done is actually got his dropper, and instead of just catching the droplets on the way up, he's actually focused on the droplet going in. So it's quite nice. The only thing is the highlights in burn. I can't see. Will that go up anymore?
You're on about the blown out highlight.
Yeah, just a tiny. Go up. I like that. It's like a little starburst, nice. I like that starburst. Looks like a little thing. Some of these at the top and just overlightened. But I do like it. It's crisp. It's crisp, neat.
It's nice.
It is nice and it's something different, and being different it sort of grabs my eye a bit more. But we were talking about this the other night, and I do like that. That's something. Yeah, that's fresh to the table.
It's like, something different, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you pop that in black and white? Pop that in your black and white.
Black and white.
Just have a look at something. See, now to me, that even gets sharper. When you put it into black and white, I think that gets sharper. And it's lowering that talent white just a bit.
Try some profiles on here, some black and white profiles, like. Yeah.
I think no, that's nice. That is a class image. Nicely said, nice.
Let's have a look at vintage. Not really, no. Black and white.
Hang on a bit. Let's go out this way.
Oh.
Let's pop some of these ones. Yours.
They're not going to work on now, are they?
Go do one.
Have a look.
See if you brighten it too much. Yeah.
They don't really work on JPEG, you know.
You can see you can see.
Yeah, I like it though. It's something different. I like things that are different.
So this has been different.
And the black eyes are dust specks if he has any.
Yeah. I didn't dust specks again. Nah. I like that, Darren. Very well done. This is what I call out of the box thinking, and it's nice to see somebody using and taking ideas and putting their own spin onto things. It makes a great idea, and so fair play. Fair play. Have we got any more questions?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope. We've got people asking how they send images you want to address at the end of the stream. Yeah. Okay, so next one from Daniel Drew.
Daniel Drew. I really like this picture. I do. You know, and I know it's self-suicide, and you've done really well, because I know what you're taking these pictures on, so I know that this is...
What's he taking them on?
He's taking them on that old, not the old, sort of, on his... What do you call it? Yeah, come on. I can't do one. Nikon. It's on his old Nikon, and it's with his... Is it Tamron lenses using it? No, Tamron! No. But
I think we should all fork together and buy Daniel a Sigma.
I think we should, actually, to be fair. Because this young lad is 15 years of age. Yeah, he got banned. He done a live the other day. Bless him, he got chucked off Instagram.
Yeah, he got put in Instagram jail.
He put on Instagram jail. But this young lad is a very, very talented, young, upcoming photographer, and I can't blow his trumpet enough. I'm being truthful, because if I had the experience, if I had the talent of what this young lad's had at 15, I think I'd be a lot more in better places now. So to me, this is one of the the lads that I can see coming on in the future, and he's got his head screwed on with work, schoolwork. He's still focusing hard on his schoolwork. So I hope his mum and dad are watching this because he's absolutely dedicated to his schoolwork. But he's a nice young lad. He's joined Discord, putting a lot of time into his photography, a lot of time into his schoolwork. So fair play to the lad. The only thing is, I would say, is that you've blown some of the highlights out on one of the yeah, there you go. You blow some of the highlights out on one of the water drops, but with this sort of photography, come on, it is hard. I want to know it is because I blow lots out every time.
Can we see what camera he's using?
Daniel, what camera are you using?
I remember how to do it on a single image on yeah. I'd be interested to know what camera he's using.
And the bottom, you see, I can't fault that. I like it. I do like it.
I can't really comment till I know what camera he's using. I'll be honest with you, I can't comment till I know what camera he is using because to me it feels like he's cropped in too much.
See, I know he's using extension tubes for these as well,
Yeah.
So but fair play on him because he does a lot of his editing on his phone.
That's another thing. Yeah, he hasn't got a computer to edit on as well. So all this is edited on a mobile phone.
You know, so to me, he's done well to do the editing on. He's taking the picture and edited on his mobile phone because, like I said to him before, with a computer you can spread that picture. You can look. You can get deep inside the picture. With a mobile phone, you've only got that tiny little screen, which makes it so much harder to look at it. So fair play to him.
So we can see the metadata on this one.
Let me see it. 100 mil.
See, to me, when I select an image, I want it to highlight what
Yeah.
thing it is. Yeah.
Nikon
There we
D3.
go. Nikon D3100
lens.
Shouldn't say because it's extension tubes.
Yeah, because extension tubes have cut that off. That's why that is.
Yeah. But no. Yeah.
Just look at that with that. It's got the ISO.
Yeah, I think, like I said, just the blown out highlight. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go easy because I know he hasn't got a computer. But if he had a computer, you could run it through a noise.
Yeah, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that noise a lot more.
But he hasn't got access to it. Like I said, he's just a child. Well, not a child.
Yeah, in a child, a teenager.
He's a teenager.
Don't let him say then a wallop in Discord.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of those things. You got to start somewhere. Now, I mean, I started on the 400D, and this is what it was doing. There's all this stuff, but I had access to a PC to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, but
well, come on, look at.
I mean, look at it. I mean, he's got the focus is nailed.
Come on what he's doing now. Yeah, a 15-year-old lad. Where can you see this lad in 5 years' time?
Macro photographer.
I can see him as
working photographer.
I can see a working photographer.
Yeah, definitely.
And if not a work photographer, I can see a good, I don't know, a YouTube photographer or something like that because I can see people chucking everything down for this lad because he's doing well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a passion gives to you. He's still got his work. He's still doing his work and his schoolwork and one thing and another, but he's still plodding on with his pictures and he's doing well. And that's what for a 15-year-old kid to like his passion. I like to see it, and I do like to push these young kids. So fair play to fair play. Have we got any more questions?
Well, we've got people going about to let them know if we do a donation to get him a nice macro lens.
We really need to.
I think the Sigma 105 on that D3100 will be absolutely mint. And I know for a fact they're only like around £300. So if we was to do a GoFundMe page,
well, I think we should.
I think you should. He's your buddy. He knows you better.
Well, I'll do one there. Yeah. Let's set one up and then set one up. Help me set one up, and we'll do a GoFundMe page, and we'll get him one. I think that's what we should do. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Anybody that's at that young age and passionate. I mean, come on, he's joined everything he can to do everything. He done his first live the other day on your Instagram. Fair play to him.
How come he got banned then? How come he got?
It's this picture and something else, but that's another day. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But he done his first live. Actually, on his Instagram live, where he tried to do a photo shoot of his jumping spider, and he did take a picture in the end. But fair play to him because was one challenge to do, and even I won't try that. Even Stuart's only just tried that. So fair play to the lad. Go for my page.
All right, let's we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. Here's that one for you.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh.
Can I just like be an absolute arsehole and just like
Yeah.
clip out that white border because it's winding me up? Yeah. Because I hate these white borders that people keep putting onto images because it just winds me up. There you go. That's much better.
I can see it for now.
So it has to be done, man. I don't like this whole white border thing that people keep doing on their images.
I do. I can't
Can't get into the detail. It's too low res.
I can't get any.
Have we got any EXIF data?
Get
No
on.
EXIF data either. So there's not much we can do, to be honest with you. Can't really comment on that one, can we? Because we can't get in there.
I can't do a lot. I like how you put the bursts at the end of the water drops. That's nice, unique. The background I like. I can't see anything, any spots or whatever because, like I say, I can't really open it up. So what I can see is just literally what I've got on the screen. Oh dear, it's nice. Just a bit too bright. Too many highlights. For me, I'll just tone them highlights down just a touch on the top of the water, drops. I can't get in. I can't really say a lot because I can't open it up. If I can't open it up, I can't.
There's not much we can do because it's a low res image and we've got no EXIF data, so we've got no idea what was taken.
Fantastic shot.
Let's move on to the last one, shall we? Here we go. Ooh, there we go.
Now I like that. That is quite nice. I like the idea of the shadow. Like yet again, I'm going to exit data.
No EXIF data. That's been underexposed and brought up, obviously.
Yeah, like Stu says,
very, very,
very
dirty image. And I mean dirty as in the noise in the background. That's screaming. It's been underexposed and brought up in post to me. Or it's shot in a very, very high ISO.
Yeah, I could actually.
Now, as I said before, if that's the only way you could get the shot, then go with it. But I would run it through a noise reduction program, at least, just to get rid of that. Because even when you zoom out, you can see the noise.
It's still actually. See, if I do that, if I try to take the noise out, what happens is then it starts distorting the actual image.
Yeah, you can see it falls apart. I can guarantee you now, Topaz will deal with that easy. Guaranteed it will Topaz.
I love the water drops on top of that.
Yeah, definitely.
This is something I need to do because I ain't done a lot. I used to do a lot with feathers. And I used to really like them, and I haven't done nothing. And I always find, and I'll tell you what I find, that I can blow them highlights every time. It's one feathers I find hard to expose for some reason. I don't know why. It just simply happens. But I think that's a fair shot. And listen, not being funny, at least she was willing to go and put a picture up on tonight. So fair play to you because that's what I wanted. I wanted someone to send me this picture up. And for me, if I started and if I had a picture like this when I'd be quite happy with it. And I'm proud of people putting the pictures up. For one, that's a simple thing.
Yeah, a great idea. Yeah, just a shame about the.
It's just a shame that we need.
Oh, good concept there.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go back. We'll do a. Do you want to do a quick Q&A, or do you just want to log off? It's 9 o'clock.
Has anybody got any more questions before we?
There you go.
We go Lauco and Acapulco. Anything coming up?
A lot of people are in support of setting up a GoFundMe page.
Let's have a look at this one then.
I mean, if we can get enough people backing, we might even be able to get him a new camera.
Well, we'll see.
You never know.
I mean, this is what I love about this is my channel. Let's grow together. Yeah, this is what I'm all for. I'm all for these younger people and bringing people up. If I can help somebody out, then I'm going to help somebody out because at the end of the day, this is our future. We need these people to be in our future. So thank you so much, everybody, for suggesting this. So we will look at it.
Yeah. So again, guys, if you have any questions, let us know. Are you going to be doing another one, Lee?
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, about Stuart? Right. I've got one for Stuart. Yeah. I challenge Stuart. Yeah. To this big boy, bad boy. Yeah. This is my 50 to 500 mil lens. Yeah. I challenge Stuart. Yeah. To try this and do a video for me. What do you reckon?
Macro with it.
Macro.
Yeah, I can do that. I've got something attached to the end of that quite nicely.
What do you reckon?
I'll do that. I can do a video with that. Outside or indoors?
Outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
That means the wife's going to be working then.
Well, if she can't, then we'll have you inside the moment. Huh? Either way.
I'll do that.
You
Give me a few weeks to get it sorted.
I'll give you a couple of weeks, so I know you won't be at the minute.
I got something planned behind the scenes that you're all going to love, particularly if you like jumping spiders. And yeah, so we'll do that. So yeah, I'll accept that challenge. If you accept my challenge.
What? I've accepted your challenge all day.
No. I think Lee needs to photograph his jumping spider on his channel.
Cut!
Now you see, he told me he was going to challenge me, but I didn't tell him. So now that's caught him off guard.
I'll have a go. I will have a go, but get ready to laugh because my spider's a very frisky young girl who does not stand still. What you trying? Every time I thought I'll have one up on him this time. You know what I mean? I'm going to chuck a curveball for him. I'm going to just go, yeah, go on, have it.
Never.
Right. Thank you ever so much for joining us all. Thank you ever so much for putting your pictures up. I really do appreciate it. Some fantastic pictures, like I said. I must say though, my favourite tonight has got to be that picture.
This, that one.
Yes, 100%.
That's got to be the best one.
This is my 100% favourite. Stuart? Any chance of donating me a present?
What?
We've got to give him something, eh? No, come on. We're good friends.
What like?
Sock.
You want to tell me a sock?
How about, right? Because we're good friends. Yeah. How about you? I don't know. Just something from your nice little store.
Texture pack or a preset pack?
A texture pack or preset pack.
How about that? If he contacts me, contact me via the website.
If you contact Stuart through the website, it's going to sort you out. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you. It'll cost me, but still, it's a lot.
It ain't going to cost you. What are you on about?
Thank you. I better get mine sorted out soon, and I'll be so happy. So I can start getting me on stuff.
What I want to do now is let's have a look. We've got 43 people in chat. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know how many of those 43 people are going to back us if we do try to raise funds for a new lens for Daniel. So let me know in the comments who is willing to back it. And I don't want you to say yes if you've got no intention of.
We need it.
Donating.
We need it 100% because we ain't gonna jump in something and promise a young lad something and we can't bring it back up. It's got to be yes or forget it. Simple as. That's all we want. That's unfair.
Yeah.
Because it's ain't that promising something someday and not delivering. It's.
And I'll keep looking down, but I'm checking the comments.
We ain't got comments on it now.
Okay, let's have a look. You guys are great feed. Don't do. Oh God.
So I ain't done it tonight.
We did just have a question about what about the flash arm, Lee, you're using?
In my next video.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're using it in the next video?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One.
It is.
Are you using it in that one?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would have done two separate videos because that was more clicks and more views if you'd done two separate videos.
I've got to try and do a video on jumping spiders, ain't I?
So we've got quite a few guys that are saying yes, they will donate.
I know you know what? Fair
Keep
play.
them busy.
Fair,
I'm going to check how much that lens will cost on an Nikon.
fair play to my dedicated subscribers. I know you're there, Ben. You'll know you'll back me. I know they will. I mean, I only put. Okay, chill out. I only put up for my birthday, my mental health, about my mental health plan and for the Mental Health Society. It'll smash that within a couple of days, so I know that you'll help this young lad get the lens to help him on this way. Is he watching?
No idea.
Was he in bed? Oh, look, there's them Peter.
Is it now? I can't remember which one it is.
No, he can, isn't he?
You keep entertaining. I'll do the research. I'll just see how much it is actually going to be.
Yeah, so I wanted Stuart to do a bit of wildlife photography, so I took him out today with that big lens and have a go with wildlife photography. And he was like, he's like it. Somebody's got a big, massive Tommy gun on his shoulder. He couldn't hold it, but
there we go. There we go.
We've got it.
It's £440.
Oh, yeah, but...
So we would only need 35 people to donate £10 each.
Well,
easy.
That's nothing, is it?
No.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah, we'll have a talk to Daniel first.
We'll have a yeah.
Because he might have his eyes on a low or something, you know. Because
do you know what?
£230, I'd rather go for the low at 450.
Is it? Will the lower come cheaper than that?
It's not cheaper, but it's better. You know, it's got a better performance.
Yes, you better glass.
But you've got to talk to Daniel because he might not be used to a manual lens, so he might prefer to have the auto aperture lens.
Yes.
We'll have a talk with Daniel. Okay, we'll get him in Discord. We'll have a chat with him. We'll see if we can raise some funds to get him a decent lens so we can get him off those extension tubes. And we'll see.
And push him on his journey.
Yeah, push him. I wonder if you've got a webcam.
Who? Is it there?
No. I was wondering if he's got a webcam that we can chat to him on Discord.
Yeah, he's got a webcam and he can use his phone.
No idea.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back again. So this is why you want a multi-monitor setup, because you can have all the comments.
This is why you want to be posh.
Stuff, yeah.
So some belly dancing. Anybody want any belly dancing while we wait?
Okay, so yeah, a lot of people are saying go for it. So we've got a lot of people that will back it.
That's all right.
The last thing we want to do is put it out and then no one backs it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Or hook or crook, that lad will have that lens. Oh, a lens. All sorts of things.
Okay, I got a lot of questions about where to send images.
Right then. Stuart. Google. Right, it was...
Next time we do it, Lee will post a link to where you upload it using Google Forms. Okay, there's no other choice because it's the best way for us to organise it, because you can't send it over Facebook because Facebook just
wrecks the images.
Okay, so you don't send PMs or anything. You literally click on the link, you fill in the form, and then you send the image, and then we can.
You do need a Google account though, don't you, for this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Is a lot of people's contacting me saying it ain't working. It's probably because you ain't got a Google account. You do need to sort of random it out if you need to.
And of course, send it in high res.
And yeah, and send your pictures in high res, no JPEG, because it's not good. We can't pick them up, or we can't, you know. I mean, brilliant images. So we can't, but you can't critique something that's just on the screen. Because I can critique a picture, your picture that's on your Facebook page, probably the same as what I do. We need to look, just not open it up. But to me, fantastic images.
Yeah, great already. Apart from the sensor dust.
Apart from the sensor dust. Sensor dust, vintage underline, body control.
Okay, so that's it. Again, just keep an eye out on Lee's feed. He'll tell you when he's going to go live again. And
Stuart will let you know.
I'll most likely be live next Friday.
Yeah. When do you fancy the next Friday?
I don't know. I'll make it up on the spot.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not doing a critique. I don't think.
You're not doing a critique.
Yeah. I might do a live edit. I don't know yet. We'll see.
We'll think of something. Huh?
Yeah. Okay then. So
okay.
So again, we want to thank you for turning up. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you got some something out of that
positive
critique.
Yeah.
Let us know about the stream. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Send us a personal message if there's any problems or if you think you've got an idea to improve it, like, a second monitor. And we'll take it from there, yeah?
I've got no money, I've got no job. Right. And don't forget, everything I've said is just my opinion. So don't take anything to heart. If I've upset anybody, I hope you haven't upset nobody, but absolutely fantastic work anyway. So there you go. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. And until next time,
Happy snapping.
happy snapping.